All right, Goose. We are back, and we are back at Hollywood Studios to see the new Villain show. Don't know how many people out there have seen it yet, but I'm excited to see it. I like the villain stuff. Looking forward to the new Villains area in Magic Kingdom when they get it done. But today we're going to enjoy the show, and then we're going to trek down to the Boardwalk Resort, and there's a new Blue Mountain corn dog stand down there or something or the other. We're going to go check it out and see if it's anything good and interesting. We will let you know. Busy day here at Hollywood Studios, but Goofy Grandpa came over to see the Villain show. So we're looking forward to that. I haven't seen that yet. It's pretty new, I think, within the last month. So let's see how it is. Surprisingly large selection of sweatshirts and hoodies for the 100-degree heat in Central Florida right now. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, including jackets, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 just right here. I can't imagine those are hot sellers. Even for the little ones, they've got sweatshirts. Wild stuff. I do like the vintage kind of looking Hollywood Studios gear though. It seems kind of vintage looking to me, I don't know. What do I know? Let's see. Nice looking shirt. Let's see what that's running. 45 bucks for a bedazzled Mickey Sorcerer t-shirt. That one's probably a little bit better. Not bedazzled and not priced. I guess they're really going with that most magical place on earth theme right now. And then we come out the other end here, right by the trolley car, which if you haven't stepped inside, that's where the Starbucks is. Hollywood Studios Starbucks. All right, as usual when we come to Hollywood Studios, just gonna record Sunset Boulevard. As I've said before, Sunset Boulevard is my favorite street. Our second favorite street here at Disney World, with Main Street being the first, of course. Although my favorite park is Epcot. I enjoy the World Showcase, and especially the food at Epcot is really what does it for me. Guardians of the Galaxy with Wesley is the top ride. But the top thrill ride anyway. Of course, Pirates is my favorite overall ride, with Haunted Mansion being second. Trying not to get in this people's picture. Gotta get Wesley on this though. Gotta get Wesley on that. Dude, you will love this. We gotta do it. Maybe when Valerie's here too. The three of us can go. It's hot today, but not quite as hot as it's been. Maybe it's like 90 instead of 98. In case you never stopped to take a look, Mouse About Town has a little motion to it with that cane that he's got. Not hearing anybody screaming. Over here on the right is the Beauty and the Beast stage show. It's a good show, very good show. And then a little farther up on the right is the entrance to Fantasmic. If you haven't gone back there, it's actually quite a long walk to get back to Fantasmic. That show happens back quite a little ways there. Over here on the left is Hollywood Scoops. That's where we got the Cruella de Vil ice cream sundae last time we were here. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good Sunday. There's the sign for Fantasmic. Fun show. Been a while since I've done that. I need to get back over here and do that one. Oh, there's the Scream Minute Tower right there. Don't know if this is picking that up, but so the Villain Show is back behind Rock and Roller Coaster. Soon to be a Muppets themed. I don't know how soon that's going to happen, but maybe by next year sometime. I am not a fan of Muppets leaving the Muppet area back there, Muppet 3D. I love that area. Loved going to Pizza Rizzo. But times change. It's going to be Monsters Inc. area now, and they're moving Muppets over here. I like it with Aerosmith. I just wish they would play the music a little bit louder when you're in the car. But I'm sure I'm going to like it with Muppets too if it's well done, which it should be. Now, I'm not sure where the Villains Show is back here. Maybe back in the old Cars Lightning McQueen show stage area. That's what I'm guessing, because they shut that down some time ago. All right, we made it. Villains Unfairly Ever After. Looks like it runs about every half hour, starting at 10 o'clock through 7 in the afternoon. It goes to once an hour. There we go. They got a little picture op here. I think we're going to try and take advantage of that. Lots of mirrors here in the Villain Show. Even in the side of the rows of seats.
Can we go that way? Or?
So for now we're just going straight across.
Very cool vibe in here.
Alright folks, just continue down to that far aisle, please. Go down to that far aisle, please. Straight towards the left side.
So we're near the front, but off to the far right. Ominous music playing. Mirrors all around. I noticed the balconies there.
Which is what I asked you. Me, a queen with a question. You know how it goes. Magic mirror on the wall. Your turn. Who's the...
Why, there's no need to be frightened of me. Isn't that right, my pet? I'm merely here to propose that I am the most misunderstood of all. Haven't you ever been forgotten? Left off the list. Omitted.
All right, goofs, we finished the Villain Show. It was really fun, really good. I enjoyed it. They had live actors, of course, cartoons in all the mirrors, and they had cannons, they had bubbles, they had music. The live actor villains were Cruella de Vil, Captain Hook, and Maleficent. And you even had to vote on who was the best villain. And so it was fun. The crowd was into it. The music was good and catchy. And yeah, the mirrors with the scenes moving through the mirrors and everything was really good. Really well done. A fun show. Probably the best show I've seen at Disney in a while. I'm sitting right by the Little Mermaid right now. You can see that right back there. Just trying to find a quiet spot to sit down and talk. And I really like the Little Mermaid show too. So both of the new shows here at Hollywood Studios are a hit with Goofy Grandpa. I liked them. They were a ton of fun. So that's good. Now we think we are gonna head out. I wanted to find the Death Star popcorn bucket, but it looks like they're sold out of those. This is the second time I couldn't find it while I was here. So I think we're gonna head out and go down to the Boardwalk Resort, maybe take the friendship boats over there, and then check out that Blue Mountain corn dog stand, see what's going on there, see what they've got. And I think that's gonna probably be it for today, but we'll see. Who knows what we'll do? It's still very early in the day, and it's not too bad out. There's some clouds blocking that sun, so it's not bad. Right back here by the Star Wars launch bay. Looks like we have a Once Upon a Farm new little snack booth back here. And a little bit of seating there. We're walking past the Skyliner. We've decided to walk over to the boardwalk from Hollywood Studios. Then you gotta pass by the Skyliners here, pass by the bus stop. There's a nice little trail that walks through there. It's a little bit of a walk, but not too bad. We'll probably take the boats on the way back, but I thought walking over might be kind of fun. It's hot, but there's a little bit of a breeze. I don't know if you can see in the palm trees there. But luckily we got some cloud cover blocking out the worst of that sun. Ah, there goes the gondolas, they're moving. Let's see what we can catch here. There goes Stitch. It's like Coco coming at us. Let's see if we can find this little trail back here. Over here is the bus stop. And just a final bathroom and some refreshments there, some Cokes, before you start this long walk down the trail along the water. We're just walking past the bathrooms, and right here before you get to the bus stops is a little path, and that will take you right to the Swan and Dolphin, the Boardwalk, Beach Club, Yacht Club, and then you can walk right to Epcot from there. That's a great little trail along the water. There's the friendship boats that also do the exact same path, so that's probably what we'll do on our way back. But it's a nice boat ride or a nice walk. Now you can also take those gondolas, I think, over to the next stop would be the Caribbean Beach, and then off to Riviera. I'm not sure if at Caribbean Beach or Riviera, one of the two. And then you can take a gondola back to the International Gateway entrance at Epcot, and you can walk over to the boardwalk from there pretty easy. It's really close. So from Hollywood Studios, 3 really easy ways to get to the boardwalk. I don't know if they have buses running regularly, because you can take the friendship boats, but for some reason, if things are backed up, they can get buses going pretty quick and easy too, I would imagine. You can see this is just a nice relaxing walk. You can hear the buses a little bit in the background right now, but we'll be past those in a minute. Of course, watch out for alligators and snakes. They've got all the waterways really marked with watch out for alligators signs now, and even at the resorts they have it blocked off with a fence, the water, because unfortunately some years ago, it was a long time now, but I think a kid got in some trouble with an alligator at the Grand Floridian Resort. I think that's where it was. So they're pretty careful about keeping things marked now. Stay away from the water at Disney. Now they do go through and keep them pretty clean. If an alligator is seen here, they do catch it and move it out, probably down to the Everglades or someplace. And I haven't heard of any other alligators being seen, but I'm sure it's happened when you got this much water. See the Chinese theater back there as we're walking away from Hollywood Studios. And there's the Tower and Terror. Wesley, we got to do that, man. Got to do it! You can rent paddle boats and different things at the resorts. Disney has their own little security boats that are out and about. Keep an eye out for creatures in the water and anyone who might be misbehaving on the boats are in trouble. Another way to get around Disney World is with the minivans. So you can rent those kind of like a Lyft or Uber. I think they're tied in with Lyft maybe. And they're more expensive from what I understand. I've never done it, but it's a cute way to get around and save times waiting in line. As we're walking, just saw over here on the right side of the trail is the direction change, the 90-degree turn on the gondolas. All right, we're coming up on the Swan first, and on the left, and the Dolphin on the right will be the outskirts of the boardwalk. But look at this, we got a friendship boat heading to Hollywood Studios, and we've got a friendship boat heading to the hotels. This is the rare double boat sighting, and we're getting the horn, or they're horning each other maybe. We're getting a wave. All right. The rare double boat crossing right in front of the Goofy Grandpa. Gotta like that. So right here on the right is the tennis courts. This is part of the Boardwalk Resort tennis courts. I don't know who comes to Disney has energy to play tennis after a long day in the parks, but I suppose there's some tennis fans that find time to play while they're here. I can't say that I've ever seen anybody on the courts in the few times I've walked by them. A little tip, the Swan and Dolphin, which are right here, walking distance to Hollywood Studios, walking distance to Epcot, they are Marriott Bonvoy points properties. So you can actually use your Marriott points to stay here on Disney property for free if you have enough points. Now there is resort charges and parking fees and all that stuff adds up, but I've actually stayed in these resorts on points before and had a great time, and it really helped reduce the cost of the vacation. And they're really nice. Now, granted, I'd rather be at a Disney resort just because it's more in the bubble, you know what I mean? But these are so bubble adjacent that they're still pretty great. Some good restaurants in there too. Here's the boardwalk here on our right, the far end of it. So the boardwalk has the Disney Vacation Club rooms, and they also have the Inn, which is the regular hotel rooms. Goofy Grandpa is not Disney Vacation Club, hopefully someday. He's just not going to go into debt to do it, so it's going to take a while. Here at the boardwalk, they used to have a pool with a big clown face. I feel like I remember that they changed that though. That big clown face was kind of creepy. The boardwalk theme is kind of like 1920s, 1930s New Jersey boardwalk, Atlantic City type theme. Super cool, great music inside the resort. And it's probably, along with the Polynesian, my favorite resort. I love the Polynesian too, although I've never stayed there, or at least not that I can remember. When I was real young, I guess we did once. I'd like to give you a look at the pool, but I don't want to catch anyone in their swimsuits in the video. Got to be careful with that, you know. Be respectful. There's a little pool over here on the right. The main pool's up ahead though. The joggers, some energetic fellows. Hey, let's go to the parks all morning, and then I leave at when I'm staying at the hotels, leave at lunch or a little after lunch in the afternoon, get out of the heat, take a nap, and then go back to the parks in the evening. But people who are in much better shape than me must go to the parks in the morning, wait till the heat of the day, come out and go for a jog, take a shower, get cleaned back up, and go back to the parks. There's the water slide over there. It's a great little water slide here at the boardwalk. Kind of keeping you with me here as we walk up, and I want to see what the theme of that pool is now, because I'm pretty sure it changed from that big clown face. It would come right out of the clown's mouth. It was kind of freaky. Oh, we're gonna walk up here and check it out. A lot of little balconies on the rooms. Had a balcony once overlooking the Eiffel Tower in Paris at Epcot. Yeah, I don't know if you can see in there or not, but the clown is gone. It's more just like a little beach pool, a little pool scene with the Fab Five, it looks like. So that's good. I didn't like that clown face. Little kid playing area over here. This is not really meant to be a resort tour video, but I'll show you what I'm looking at. All right, we're coming up on the Boardwalk Resort here now. The Atlantic Beach Club or Dance Club. I think that's closed down now. I think they're getting ready to do something else with that. If it's not closed yet, it's about to be. But I'm pretty sure they had the last night already. A couple times I stuck my head in there. There was never very many people in there, but the music was just horrible. Their selection of music, it didn't make any sense. All right, here we are on the boardwalk at the Beach and Yacht Club over yonder, which is probably where the best pool on property is, right there at the Beach and Yacht Club. And then here's the Boardwalk Resort. Over here is where the dueling pianos were. I think that might be closed down too. I don't see a sign up anymore. Maybe I got it backwards, but. So this side of the resort over here is the vacation club side, I think. And over here on this side is the inn, where we've got the standard rooms. They have a vacation club sales room there where you can go in and see what the vacation club rooms look like. Been in there, done that, and they're nice. They are nice. Got some great shopping here at the boardwalk. There's a giant store with souvenirs and food and different things that you might need during your stay, but also a great art store. In the evenings they have boardwalk performers doing magic and tricks and all that kind of stuff, and they have carnival games where you can win some prizes, which are fun. The boardwalk at night is really a fun spot to come visit. I think I see my corn dog shack over there. Here's the store. We're not going to walk through that today, though. We'll save that for when we do a resort review at some point. You can rent the Surrey bikes up here too and ride. When you rent the Surrey bikes, you go around a giant circle all the way around, right by Epcot, the yacht boardwalk and the beach club and yacht club, Swan and Dolphin. Then you come right back down around the boardwalk. So it's really a fun ride. There is a hill, but it does get a little bit tough if you're prone to something like that being tough. I did it right after a heart stent. It was not a smart decision. I was struggling. But we made it all the way around. I pushed through. And over here is where you actually go into the lobby from behind.
I'm gonna go check out my mozzarella stick place. We're gonna go that way.
At the boardwalk here.
No, not really.
Over to the right is the pool and then the art gallery there, an art store. Flying Fish is a really respected restaurant here. It's right up here. Seafood restaurant. It's supposed to be really good. The Abracadabra is a magic themed bar, and Trattoria al Forno is Italian food. All right, I think I was saying Blue Mountain, but it's actually Blue Ribbon corn dogs. The whole video was saying Blue Mountain. Fresh lemonade, mozzarella sticks, corn dogs. Take a look at the menu here. We got a classic corn dog, a pickle dog, kids dog, Mexican street dog. That looks pretty good. The Golden Dragon. All kinds of stuff on there, including sriracha, a crispy cheddar melt dog, and a giant mozzarella stick, along with some cold lemonade, which is sounding real good after that walk. All right, we got Joe's Marvelous Margaritas, the Boardwalk Deli, and Amy's cake shop, which I haven't been in yet. It's supposed to be really delicious, but very expensive. The ice cream here is really good, and we're going to check out what they've got here in the deli. We decided to get a chicken Caesar salad here at the deli. So look at the menu. Sandwiches, salads, muffalata, some fruit, some pastries. Black and white cookie. All right, while she's getting the healthy chicken Caesar salad, I'm heading back for the corn dog. I mean, I don't want a corn dog, but I gotta do it for the video, right? At least that's what I keep telling myself. It's gonna be good. Haven't had a corn dog in years. Years, I say. All right, while we're waiting for the corn dog to get done, we've got the homemade strawberry lemonade. Strawberry and refreshing. Very, very good. Regular lemonade. Cold and delicious. Some pretty good lemonades. That's for sure. I think the corn dog's ready, so let's go pick her up. So we'll look at the Caesar salad. Looks pretty good. Nice green lettuce. Some croutons going on there. Looks pretty good. Some good chicken on there. All right. All right, so I went with the Mexican street dog. Here's a little look at it. It's got corn, cheese, a garlic aioli, a lime wedge in there, and looks like some cilantro maybe. I don't like cilantro, but we'll power through. I've gotten used to it over the years, even though I don't like it. Tastes like soap. Who wants to eat soap? All right, we'll take this first bite here. Try not to make a mess. Man, that's delicious. Wesley, we are coming to get this thing for you. You're gonna love it. I mean, this is really good. Minus the cilantro, of course. I'm just trying to ignore the cilantro. But really good flavors. It's like a pretty good hot dog too. I wonder if it's all beef. I don't see a sign saying all beef, but really good. A little bit spicy, which is just enough to be nice. Although, not necessarily want that on a hot day, but the flavor is so good, and it's not too spicy. Gotta say, I dig it. I would get this again. I really would. Let's go in for another bite before I turn off the video here. You can see the inside of it there. Ready? Away we go. 2 thumbs up. That is really good. I'm gonna have to look up this blue ribbon corn dogs. I think that's from someplace up north, maybe New Jersey, Atlantic City. I don't know. But really good stuff. Come give it a try when you get a quick bite here at the Boardwalk. Or walk over from Epcot, or walk over from Hollywood Studios, or take the Friendship Boat, or the gondolas. All these ways to get to these corn dogs. Do it. All right, we just finished up the corn dogs, so we're looking like we got some good timing to get on our Friendship Boat and head back to Hollywood Studios. Hopefully it'll be a nice, cool ride. All right, we made it inside the Friendship Boat right away, so super quick. Some fast travel here. The corn dog was great. The Caesar salad was really good too. Some pretty good food here at the Boardwalk Resort. Quick, but pretty good. The corn dog was great, don't get me wrong. The Caesar salad was pretty good. The corn dog was great.
Disney transportation. Thank you for sailing with us, and welcome to the experimental prototype community of tomorrow.
So this stop is the Epcot International Gateway. It's right between France and England in the World Showcase at Epcot. Hey, all right. Some people got off here at Epcot, so we were able to move to the back seats outside of the back of the ship. So these are the seats we like. There's a nice breeze blowing. We still have a roof over us, but nothing on the sides. So we'll have a clear view for the video taking, plus the breeze. It's gonna be all right. He said it's gonna take about 20 minutes to get all the way back to Hollywood Studios. We gotta stop at the Yacht and Beach Club and the Swan and Dolphin first. So we'll be cruising for a little while here. All right, we're leaving International Gateway at Epcot. It's a little bit noisy back here because of the engine, but we got a nice view. A little bit of sprinkling happening off and on. This pirate ship right here is the water slide going into the pool for the Yacht and Beach Club. Again, that's probably the best pool on site, I think. We're heading over to the Yacht and Beach Club now, I believe. Or maybe we're going back to the Boardwalk. I guess we're going back to the Boardwalk first. We are heading back to the Boardwalk. All right. Back to the Boardwalk, then the Yacht and Beach Club, I guess. We'll see where this takes us. I know it makes it over to Hollywood Studios sooner or later. Has anybody watching this stayed at the Yacht and Beach Club? I never have. I've walked through it many a times. It's nice. Let me know your favorite resort in the comments. And we're coming into the Yacht and Beach Club. The lighthouse out there. Alright, we're leaving the Yacht and Beach Club. Talking over this loud engine on our way to the Swan and Dolphin. Golf cart. amazing water feature up here. Really pretty resort. Back out on the water. Next stop, Hollywood Studios. I want you to note that there is a walking trail on this side of the lake also. You can walk on either side. I'm not sure if it goes all the way through on this side that we're looking at, which would be the right side as you're heading back to Hollywood Studios. It looks like it doesn't. It kind of veers off and goes up on the road. I don't think it comes down on the other side, so best off going on the side of the boardwalk. But we're going to check it out here when we get to the other side of this bridge. Other side of this bridge, we'll start to see the Hollywood Studios. I see the gondolas flying up here already. And nope, it looks like there's not a walkway on the rest of the trip this way. So if you want to make it all the way over, you could come up as far as the bridge and then cross over the bridge to the other side. Or just walk around the other side, of course. And Tower of Terror back in sight. And we have made it back to Hollywood Studios. Looks like there's a crowd on their way out here, a little one. Getting ready to head back to the resorts or over to Epcot. I always enjoy the friendship boats though. It's a nice ride, especially when you're out here in the back of the boat. All right, Goofs, thanks for joining me today on our trip to Hollywood Studios. We had an awesome time seeing the new Villain show, walking around, heading over on a long walk to the boardwalk, and then we had that great corn dog, the Mexican corn dog. Great stuff. Fun trip back on the friendship boats. All in all, it was a great day. Looks like we might have some rain clouds coming in now. We're definitely heading back as it's Sunday afternoon. Gotta get ready for work in the morning. But it's a fun day at Hollywood Studios. You know I always love it over here. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you soon. And don't forget, if you want to stay young, have fun!